Hi, I'm an entrepreneur and a storyteller. As a business owner, I've worn every hat under the sun, from taking out the garbage to closing the big deal. Now, I could tell you what the new way to work means to me, but I'd rather show you. So let me get behind the camera, and I'm going to tell you a story. Once upon a time, Mike started his very own business. He was excited to smell the roses and live his dream. But he quickly found out there was a lot to do in running a business and many hats to wear. Mike had an idea. He would call the business professionals in his local area. He knew once they saw what he was doing, he'd get the help he needed. When they came to his office, Mike was excited to share with them his business philosophy. Most importantly, he wanted to draw a connection between his success and theirs. He told them he needed qualified people with great resumes who would work for a reasonable fee. He knew this business model would work, but he needed to know if they thought this vision was true or false. Unfortunately, he got their answer. Ever the entrepreneurial optimist, Mike pushed on undeterred. He remembered an old mantra: if it's to be, it's up to me. He didn't need others. In fact, he'd save money by doing it all himself. Doing market research was not Mike's strength, but he thought he'd save money doing it himself. Mike was excited to be running his own business. Did I mention he was busy? Mike needed a website. Now, building websites was not Mike's strength, but he thought he'd save some money by doing it himself. Did I mention he was busy? Sometimes he took a moment for himself, but mostly he was busy. When Mike needed some numbers crunched, he sharpened his pencil. Accounting was not his strength, but he thought he'd save some money by doing it himself. The business was eating him up. Or was it the other way around? Mike was still excited to be running his business. Well, sorta. Did I mention he was busy? Mike tried to remain positive. He knew there had to be a better way. But it seemed like no matter how hard he worked, problems kept raining down on him. For some reason, the old saying rang out in his head: when life gives you nothing but lemons, make lemonlandlord.com. Yes, but this time he was going to do it differently. He realized there was a new way to work. He was going to bring in the professionals. He saw that there were people out there who were good at things that he wasn't. They had great resumes, and they would work at a reasonable fee. Help was truly on the way. Mike was floating on cloud nine. Now all he had to do was the one thing that he was good at: bring in new business. With a great support team around him, Mike was humbled by his new meteoric success, and he finally saw all the pretty colors around him. No matter how many hats he tried to wear, Mike's business was limited by his own experiences. He finally learned the answer wasn't working harder or smarter. The new way to work is to let smart people work hard for your business. Once Mike discovered he could have experts do what they do best for him, there was really only one hat he wanted to wear. And this is that hat. Elance, thanks for introducing me to the experts all over the world, and for allowing me to let smart people work hard for my business. And that's what the new way to work means to me. Thanks, Elance.
Bye.
By the way, my name's Mike.